Now, I had seen somebody else mix paint with their Mod Podge, so I'm hoping it works. Hi guys, Regina from Regena Re-Booted. I'm gonna do a Valentine. Hold on, I forgot my plate. Forgot my plate for my paints and Mod Podge. So I'm going to just paint these glass jars and put glitter on them. Or I'm going to Mod Podge them and put glitter on. But one of the Mod Podge I'm going to kind of add color to. And the other one I'm going to leave just Mod Podge, because I'm going to put silver on it. So let's start with the one I'm going to put paint in. And I'm just going to put a little bit of paint to kind of make it reddish color. Okay, so I cut out these hearts out of painter's tape to kind of push down, and that way I won't get it underneath the heart. And I hope this works good. And we'll probably just do a little at a time so the Mod Podge doesn't set up on us. Painter's tape's coming undone. So I hope I can hold it down to get the glitter. Now, I had seen somebody else mix paint with their Mod Podge, so I'm hoping it works. So now let's take some of the red glitter. I think I need the stopper out of that. So, add glitter. Probably should have got a different plate to do this in so I could save all the glitter that it leaves behind. And my thing stuck to my, so I don't know if this is going to do very good at all or not. I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle on the rest of this glitter on this part, and then see if I can't maybe draw out if I could get that back on there and hold it. Let's see. That's one thing about crafting, is you can just about fix any mistake that's made. So now let's do the Mod Podge on the rest of this. Let's see. I don't want to spill that. So January's been a really rough month for me. Having that ear infection, trying to get all the work done at church, plus for some reason I've been overly emotional. Well, not really emotional, but I told you all about my crying, and for some reason it has kicked in. It may be because I'm sick, but it has kicked in really hard and I cry a lot. So therefore, when I cry a lot, I don't tend to talk very much or be around other people, because it just, most people don't know how to act when I start crying. And they all say, "What's wrong? How can I help?" Well, there's really, and I appreciate them, you know, wanting to help and everything, but there's really nothing that can be done once I start this crying. I just have to kind of wait it out, and and so I haven't really been active. I go to the grocery store and have as little contact with people as possible, and because first time you open your mouth, you start crying. And my medication works really well, because I would be crying a lot more if it hadn't worked so well. But, and it's gabapentin, and I know gabapentin gets a bad rap, but it works for me. My mother could not take gabapentin. It literally drove her nuts. So she couldn't take gabapentin, and one of my great nephews couldn't take gabapentin. So, and I don't know how to turn this, since I don't have much coordination. Maybe just lay it down. This may be a new way of glittering. Is lay it down and roll it. Roll it in the already used glitter. So, hopefully I'll be back to as normal as I can be. But, I'm getting ready to start. I've been watching a lot of gardening videos and saying, you know, where you can, plant in the winter. So I'm going to, I bought my seeds. I'm going to plant some in the winter and see how they do. Hopefully I'll have lots of good vegetables to eat that I have grown. My garden didn't do too bad last year. I got one pepper, and I got a lot of tomatoes. And I had a watermelon come up, and it was little bitty, but it never really took off. So that was kind of disappointing. And my heart didn't really, I mean, it still kind of looks like a heart. It's got the tip on it and everything, but it just didn't really take. Some places that have come off that we'll add a little glitter onto. So we will let that one dry. And the next one, I'm gonna have to get a new plate. That one is messed up. Now this one, I'm just gonna Mod Podge and then put silver on it. So I'm hoping the Mod Podge sticks better on it. You see something, Audrey? I mean, it still looks like a heart. It's got the V in it. It's just not real. What I'm going to do this time is with the heart, put the Mod Podge all around it, and then I'm going to glitter it and see if that won't work better. The heart didn't come off this time. So now we will, I better put the lid on this one because as clumsy as I am, it will spill everywhere. So I just hope, well, I know I'll eventually get, you know, back to normal. I won't have all the symptoms because it's not just crying. I have other things that I get that goes along with the same time as the crying, and I just know, oh, and it's happened before, and so I just know that it will get better eventually. I'm in a group with people that's had strokes, you know, getting advice from different people, and so many of them are just bitter because they've had a stroke. And I can understand that, but when I had my stroke, I decided that God was going to take care of me, and He has so awesome. And that I really couldn't be mad or bitter, you know. It's just one of those things that happened. Back when I was born, they didn't know people were born with holes in their hearts, and so they didn't know to fix it then. Nowadays, when they see a baby with a hole in his heart, they take them in, and or a lot of places do, take them in and fix it right then. So that is great. I mean, I didn't ask for the hole in my heart, but yet I got it. I've had it repaired. And since I've had it repaired, I've done really well. I go see my cardiologist every 3 months. And I have to do the stress test and all of that stuff. And to make sure that that nothing's wrong with it. They have to do a picture of my heart to make sure that it hasn't moved around and hasn't, you know, done all of this stuff that I guess it could do. So they just kind of watch it. I haven't flown in years because it was just a hassle going through check-in and all that. And since I have my new car that my sister and brother-in-law were so awesome to buy for me, it will make it. You know, it's really good, and so it will get me where I need to go. It was a brand new car, and that heart stayed on better, but I also think I used more painter's tape on it. And I'm going to switch from that sponge, that round sponge thing, to a regular foam brush now that I've got around the heart. And so I'm going to do this, and it'll go a lot faster. That's a lot faster than the daubing it on. But I wanted to do that around the heart. And I'm already getting tired. So I can't really hold this up much. Now that I'm tired, I can't get that stopper off. So I'm just gonna have to sprinkle it, because let me try this and see if I can get it off with the scissors without spilling. Glitter everywhere. I did it. It's such an accomplishment when you're trying to do something and you can't get it done, and then when you finally do it, it's a huge accomplishment. And so I was glad I finally got that done. Okay, we will get this last little bit of Mod Podge on and the glitter and see how it does. See how it looks. It's taken more of the silver glitter than it did the red. And I don't. More spilled out than I wanted to that time. So, take it off, and there's our little heart. And like I said, it looks more like a heart than the red one did. I don't know why. The red one doesn't really have a point. I have these little tea candles. And this is just a fast craft if, say, you're going out with your girlfriends or something for Valentine's and you need a quick craft. This one would be great. I've had these forever, so I hope that they work. And of course, it doesn't shoot. Like I said, I've had them forever, so I guess the battery's gone dead. But now that I'm tired, I can't even open the little compartment. So, get little tea lights that work. I guess I should have checked these before. But I'll get little tea lights and put in here, or get batteries for these if I can read it. One 2LR4415V. May just be easier to buy tea lights. Oh, it worked. Keeps turning over on me. There you go. No. Okay, let's, oh, and that one worked too. So, there you got two little cute little candles. So, let's see. What, let's find a Bible verse that has to do with love. I think we'll cut this part out. So our first is going to be 1 Corinthians 13:4. Love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful, proud or rude. It does not demand its own way. It is not irritable. It keeps no record of being wrong. Thank y'all and have a blessed day. And if you haven't subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button, like, and if you leave a comment, I love answering the comments. Thanks. Have a great week.